Hello everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of Introspection with Adeyinka. This month we're looking at relationships, and today our vlog features two good friends, Banke and Ayo. They've known each other for 11 years, and in a chilled out conversation they explore what friendship truly is and some of the things we should be looking out for when choosing our friends. I'll see you after the conversation.
Hello, my name is Banke and
Hi, my name is Ayo. Yeah.
we went to the same uni together. We met through fellowship. We went to the same fellowship in university. Anyway, we have a few questions here that we've been asked to talk about, and we're going to be try to be open. How did you two become friends, and why have you stayed friends? Because we have similar values, it's just easier.
Yeah,
to
true. To stay in touch
and speak to one another.
Yeah, because once you can relate to a person, I think it's easier to carry things along.
So, question number 2: what were you looking for in friendship or relationship as a young lady? That's an individual question.
Banke, what were you looking?
Oh, come on. So you're throwing it back at you to answer first.
I can also read.
I think in friendship, I've tried not to go with. One thing I always say to my friends is everyone's different. Everybody's an individual. Appreciate your differences. But at the same time, even though we're different, we have to share values that we agree with or we understand. I'm sure I've had bad friendships that haven't helped, but I try to dissociate myself with people that don't add to my life or try and take away from my life. I don't know about you, Ayo.
Yeah, I think for me, with friendship, I'm a bit more flexible. So
anything
goes. People always say I have all types of friends. I have the crazy friends.
So many friends.
I have the quiet friends. I have, but one thing I just always look out for is mutual respect. I think that's very important in friendship. And I think when you know who the other person is, it's easier to deal with that person rather than just having a common ground and saying, okay, this is how I'm going to be with all my friends. But if you relate to people on an individual basis and say, okay, this is what she doesn't like, this is what she likes, I think it's easier to get along. And also that also builds trust because you know that, okay, this person is not going to hurt me.
I can count the number of friends I have on my 2 hands, I think.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of friends.
The people that she knows, I don't even know how she knows them. So the next question is, what value did you place on relationships?
I would say when I was in school, friendship really helped me, especially with my academics. So I didn't feel like I was in a situation ever that I had to choose between friends or reading or studying or anything like that. And I guess that's because the kinds of friends that you have actually matter. So my friends were known as readers, kind of, would go to classes, we'll go to class in the night, we'd study almost overnight, and then we do like revisions together. And I think that in a way also helped our friendship because we had a common goal.
Thinking about going back to your point on uni and everything, I remember if I'd known early in my uni years that study groups were really helpful. I had it in mind that it happened, but I didn't really care about it. I just used to I was alone on my own studying, but I think in my 3rd or 4th year, even my classmates, when they create study groups and everyone comes together to read and people bring their knowledge, some people are closer to the lecturers than you are, and so they would even get inside information or understand things better and can explain to you. And I just found it really useful. It's the last one. How did you identify and deal with unhealthy relationships? I used to run away. Talk about boys.
Well, I think mine is more in the context of friendship. So earlier on I said I can be friends with anybody. Actually, there are some people. There are some people I actually can't be friends with.
People that emotionally or mentally abuse
Exactly. That was exactly what it was.
They don't respect. Yeah. They don't respect you, and maybe that's because of their background or upbringing or just lack of I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
When you're associated with somebody, either in a emotional way or just an acquaintance, and you see that they don't value you for who you are, and as much as you give them and try to respect them, they don't respect you back. I just stay away, and I'll be polite, I'll be nice, but I don't think that we would have that strong relationship.
Well, first thing I would say is prioritize. You have to know what to do at the right time. That's one thing about being in uni. You have to know what to do at the right time. And then with that process, you have to know who you are going to be with. So the kind of friends that you keep, you have to know, are they adding anything to you? If they are not adding anything to you, then there's no point. There's no point being friends with someone that you can't see the value they are bringing to you. Especially now you're young, you still have friends that you're going to make throughout your lifetime. So it's better you make the right decisions now so that you could even get to, where you're going to.
How you relate to other people, no matter what their background is, no matter where you come from, just respect the other person. How we treat each other would always be impactful in our future. The people that you meet will be the ones that would help you. The things that haven't happened to you yet, God always uses somebody. So if you treat other people nice and you take your time out to value the relationships that are right, that are around you, and take your time out to build and connect with people, because that's really important. People, we can't do anything without people. We are not an island. That would be my very long final word.
Thank you.
Welcome back, guys. And that was it. A very interesting conversation between Ayo and Banke. And just to wrap up some of the things they've said, number one, they did mention that having or sharing similar values is perhaps at the bedrock of any relationship. And the second thing they did mention is understanding yourself and the season of life in which you found yourself, and that is very critical to choosing the kind of people you allow into your space. And maybe a third thing that they probably also alluded to is the fact that with values you build boundaries, and with boundaries you're able to define who you let into your space. Very interesting conversation from both of them, and we will continue still along the lines of relationships next week as we explore romantic relationships. I'll see you then.